Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 3 4. Check 1 2 3 4. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack Football here at the John Mendola Show Network. Our student broadcast team tonight as the captains meet here at the center of the field and get ready for tonight's contest here between Abington Heights and the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. So we see the captains here for Wilkes-Barre. Trayvon Gambitsky. You've got number 33, Max Greger, who has stepped up here in his senior season. Howie Shiner and Michael Ruiz. That's actually number 10 out there. As Coach Cinti now talks to his guys here to get ready to finish the job. Scranton was close last week, but just couldn't do it. Abington Heights fell to Dallas 31-28 in a hard-fought game as we get ready for Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack football here on the John Mendola Show Network. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. All right, here we go. Get back at it here at Wilkes-Barre area as we get ready for tonight's contest. Just had a weird buzz in the headphone there, and thinking, okay, what happened now? All right, here we go. The Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack will start things out here at the 21-yard line. How the quarterback back after last week, bunched up over to the right. They'll bring Underwood in motion. It looks like a sweep to the right, but there'll be a flag down, and this one's coming back as Underwood gets a few yards, but it'll come back here. That tackle over there by Abington Heights. I believe that was number 3, Mason Fedor, defensive back. So the officials on the very first play have a situation. They'll take care of it. I want to thank you for joining us here. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service. I want to thank our friends at Comets Law, personal injury lawyers, serving the greater Wilkes-Barre, Scranton area and beyond. Motor vehicle accidents, medical malpractice, family law. Call personal injury lawyers, Comets Law, 570-829-1111. And now they wave off the flag after all that, and it was thrown early. So it will be a gain of about 5.5 for the Wolfpack. Raise the roof right now from the referee. Let's get that clock going. And here we go, 10 seconds into this. Here is Howe, Shiner, Underwood. They'll pitch it out to Underwood, who's got wheels. Block on the outside. Underwood breaks free. Underwood trying to break through the secondary. He's very elusive down to the 39-yard line. So a monster run there by Underwood. So that ball started about, the 27-yard line. You throw in 23 and add 9, a 32-yard gain for Devon Underwood. Underwood just a 10th grader. So 2 running backs in the backfield here. Shiner and Gene Ardo. And that's what I would have liked to see last week, a little combination. Some Shiner, some Underwood, and some Howe. And Howie Shiner down towards the 30-yard line, following his block. So you're running the clock, you're running your horses up front a little bigger, and try to build here for this Wilkes-Barre area Wolfpack squad. Here 11-11 to go here in the first quarter. And stuffing up there are the Abington Heights Comets. Give credit where credit's due. Anthony Chilari and Austin Borsma. 2 guys in on the tackle. So the Wolfpack do get a first down out of it as we thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service. They've been doing it since 1926, 97 years. You're open tomorrow, 7:30 until 3:30. Looking new tires, maybe a tire inspection, a car inspection, whatever you're thinking. Tomorrow, McCarthy Tire open till 3:30. Here is Howe under center. Pitch, Underwood. Underwood's going outside. He's a bouncer. And Devon Underwood's got the first down. And he gets biffled down there just beyond the first down marker. Not a big guy, Underwood, but just has that elusiveness. And another Wolfpack first down here in this first quarter. Howe has 2 guys tightly over to the left. They'll do a Green Bay Packer over to the right-hand side. There was nothing there. Stuffed up there by the interior line of the Abington Heights Comets. So a nice job. It appeared as if, I think it was Borsma again there to kind of stuff things up. So they'll send 2 guys over to the left-hand side, including Goodwin, the taller one, and then Trayvon Gimbetsky is in the slot. He is unguarded right now. Now they'll bring a linebacker out to get in between the 2 receivers, including Underwood. Little bubble screen right now to Underwood on the outside. They're not going to catch him. Let's see. They go that way, but they go to Goodwin. And Underwood Gimbetsky could not get the block. Good, well played there by Abington Heights. It was tough sledding there. They did try the little trick there, but good defense. And let's give credit to Mason Fedor, the tall 6'4", 190 senior. Brings up third down. We're going to be under the 9-minute mark when we get this play underway here. 2 receivers. We'll call trips right. Underwood in the backfield. Good time for a screen. They pitch it to Underwood. Underwood tries to get to the outside, and he is taken care of. So coming up quickly there, Gavin Anders, 6 foot, 175-pound sophomore. That will bring up fourth down here for Wilkes-Barre area. So 4th and 12. We're going to talk about what they want to do. Makes me think they're going to take a timeout as it's just dragging on here. And they do call timeout. 8:04 on the clock. The Wolfpack will think about it. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back here in the John Mendola Show Network and the Wilkes-Barre Area School District Student Broadcast. All right, so the Wolfpack are back here on fourth down. They got two guys alongside Howe. Receiver over to the right. They fake one way. He's got to beat that big defensive end. Gets around him. He's going to have time. Throws into the end zone. He's got a guy. Touchdown! Makes the catch, and the Wolfpack somehow, some way, get a 20-yard touchdown as Howe gets it to Goodwin in the end zone, running across his body. Goodwin was open and was just fitting that little bread basket in the last possible second. 6-0 with 7:56 on the clock. And the extra point here is Jaden Sanchez, the sophomore. Here comes the snap and the hold, and ain't beautiful, but it gets through. 7-0 Honey. The Wolfpack in front here at Wilkes-Barre area's Wolfpack Stadium. We'll be back. All right, so the first time Abington Heights will touch the football. And they do so right from the 15-yard line. Here come the Comets. And up across the midfield stripe goes number 15, Kevin Schmidt, the senior. So they'll get 50 yards of field to try to put this thing in the end zone. Scored 28 last week against Dallas. Thank our friends at Detailed Assets. Like to get your car detailed? Detailed Assets, River Street, just off the Cross Valley, across from Bakery Delight. Check them out. Receivers to each side. The quarterback, Nick Bradley. He's got a running back in the backfield. He's got 15 coming in motion, Schmidt. And they'll pitch it out to the right-hand side. They got the corner right off the get-go for 5-6 yards. Goes Anthony Cura, 5'9", 160-pound senior. So that might be closer to 8 yards here on that carry, and we got a player down right now. All right, so banged up on the play was Gijo, the senior. And Abington Heights will come out with that tall receiver, Mason Fedor, on that left-hand side. He'll be out there with Schmidt. H-back over to the right-hand side. They will bring him in motion. Boersma. They'll pitch it out to the left-hand side. Little shake, little bake goes Walsh. And Walsh has enough for a first down here for the Comets of Abington Heights and head coach Joe Repshis. So they'll spot this at the 35-yard line. Remember, a short field. The ball was started at the 50-yard line. want to thank our friends at Children's Service Center for helping us out this season. They're hiring at Children's Service Center. You can check them out online. We'll give you more details coming up. Do a great job for the kids in our community. Receivers over to the right-hand side. And they will just run it to the right-hand side. And bulldozing forward there is Nick Bradley. So Bradley picks up about 8 yards on that. Here comes Abington bringing Schmidt in motion again. Single back, and they'll pitch it to the right-hand side once again. And getting right near the 25-yard line where a handful of Wolfpack players come up and make that hit, that initial hit there by number 50, Michael Ruiz. But not before the Comets get a first down. Single receiver, Mason Fedor, very tall, dangerous on that left-hand side. They'll bring Boersma over. They'll run a sweep to the left with the quarterback. It is Bradley. He's strung out a little bit, but gets some positive yardage. Oh, good job over there by the Wolfpack of kind of slowing that thing down. 2nd down and 8 here. 5 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Two receivers over to the right-hand side. Boersma now will come in motion. He's been busy all drive long. They're going to throw this thing into the flat. They got their tall receiver, but it'll be driven out of bounds there about the 23-yard line.
No gain on the play, will be 3rd down.
Two receivers over to the left-hand side. Sean Theodore and that far left. They'll bring their guy in motion, Kevin Schmidt. They're going to throw it. Look at a little X pattern and knocked away there. Goodwin all over. 4 versus 4, Theodore, the junior. That'll bring up 4th down here for Abingtonites. So will we see maybe a wheel route over on that left-hand side? There's a lot of field room there. And maybe you'll try to get Mason Fedor, run the wheel route and a slant under. Let's see what they do. They put Fedor on the far outside, and Schmidt will be the guy in the slot. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver over to the right. It'll be Bradley looking. Bradley, he's going post corner, and he's got his guy. Beat the safety, beat the corner. Touchdown, Abington. Knew it was coming. You just got to play it. And the Wolfpack just a little loose there, and the Comets run the right play and score it. Timeout. Abingtonites might not have had the right personnel there, so they're going to think about it. 4:24 on the clock. We'll take a timeout here. Dr. Todd, located in 44. We'll be right back. There comes the extra point now after the timeout from Abington Heights to get the right personnel in there. Come off the edge, and kicker's leg went down. That was a little scary there. But 7-7 is the score. 4:24 to go. We'll be back. All right, here we go. The ensuing kickoff here after Abington matches the Wolfpack. All the way down to about the 6-yard line. Here comes Gimbitsky, and he'll get out about the 24-yard line, and that's where the Wolfpack will start out. Reverse the action, and wide open on this left-hand side goes Underwood. He's going to beat one guy, and near the 40-yard line. So big-time gainer for 35 yards goes Devon Underwood. Man, they totally had the Comets faked on that play. So Underwood adding up the yards here tonight. Tied up at 7 apiece on a beautiful night here at Wolfpack Stadium in Plains Township. Now they get everything set up. Smells like one big hot dog tonight here at Wolfpack Stadium. They must be cooking them pretty good. Howie Shiner breaking some tackles and getting down towards the 35-yard line. So Shiner does the job. It'll be a yard short of the 35, so it'll be second down and about 4.5 here for a first down for the Wolfpack into the first quarter. Tied up at 7 between these two. Power eye right. Diving was Fedor at Shiner's feet and ran into the line. Might have got a yard. Got a bad spot on that one. Just 1 yard. So it's going to be third down and nearly 4. H back over to the right, I backfield. They're going to pitch it to Underwood. And Underwood tries to get rid of one guy, and then he is corralled back and loses 6 yards. So coming up with run support there was number 3, the 6'4" Mason Fedor. Ain't faking them out on that one. Fourth down will bring on the punting unit here for the Wolfpack. Thank our friends at Green Valley Landscaping, located here in Plains. No project too small or too big for Green Valley Landscaping. Timeout on the field. Injury is Fedor. That's going to be a big hurting there if he goes down. Looks like maybe something with his hand. kick down to the 15-yard line, and that's where Abington will get started here. .218 on the clock after the Wolfpack punt. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Comets from the 15-yard line. They had a good offense on that first drive. They went 50 yards and scored on a long pass play on 4th down. Fedor had to hit the sideline, bring a guy in motion. He's been running east and west all day, just kind of a decoy. They give it to the tailback, and he got cut down there right near the line of scrimmage. So Anthony Cura had nowhere to go. So it'll be 2nd down and just a little less than 10. $1:59 here on the clock. Two receivers to the right. It is Schmidt hanging out over there with Theodore. They'll bring the tight end in motion, Boersma, and the quarterback will keep it. And Max Greger and crew are there trying to stop Nick Bradley. So Bradley got a little bit. It'll bring up 3rd down now for the Comets. So it looks like Fedor is over there on the bench right now and getting looked at by maybe the team doctor or the trainer. And the quarterback, Nick Bradley, will run this play in. Another nice crowd on hand here at Wilkes-Barre area. Abington traveled well over there on the away side. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. They got a back to each side right now. It'll be Bradley is going to look for some receivers going deep on that sideline. He's got his guy near the 50-yard line, making the adjustment there. Is number 4, Sean Theodore. So Theodore goes up and makes that catch, 6'1". 2 monster plays for Abington Heights when they needed them on big, long pass plays on their own sideline. 36 seconds here on the clock. First and 10. 7-7 is the count. Abington looks like they could put up the points. They'll give it straight up the middle. Is that Cura? Maybe get 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Should be the final play here of the first quarter, as Abington Heights will talk about it. So we've played 12 minutes. We'll get ready for quarter number 2 here at Wolfpack Stadium. And we thank our friends here joining us tonight from McCarthy Tire, Manuka Subaru, it's all we do. Athletic Republic, locations in Dallas and Boozing, Arcao and Janelle, the pizza capital of the world, also up at La Festa Italiana. And our State Farm Insurance agents, Melissa Walters, Frank Sirokach, Jen Ricky Abeloff. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Fake the action and try to get an underneath handoff to Boersma, and he gets a few yards down to the 44-yard line.
third down.
Two receivers to the left. They'll bring the tight end over to the right-hand side. Cade Sespico, 6'1", 200-pound sophomore. It'll be Bradley in the gun. He'll bring Sespico back over across this way at a false start here from Abington Heights. Half the guys left, half the guys didn't. That's a big penalty on 3rd down and 4. 11:17 on the clock here in the second quarter. Well, we had 2 gorgeous nights for high school football in a row. Next week, the forecast right now, 48% chance of rain. Of course, a lot of time between now and then, but, to get 3 in a row, that'd be pretty tough. One of these hurricanes that's going on is going to probably affect us one of these weekends in September. So, receivers to both sides. And Bradley is in the gun on a long 3rd down, but they've been successful. They're going to throw it out. They got their guy. Snares it, but biffled over there in the flat by Goodwin. But not before they got some positive yards to Gavin Anders. It'll bring up 4th down. Man, nice job closing by Goodwin. And Abington will line this up right now. Punting formation. Underwood, the dangerous guy, way back there.
Bradley to punt. Key to receive is number 26, Underwood.
Beautiful. A beautiful kick. Underwood from his own 10. If he can outrun him, got a little block there on the side. That could have went the other way, didn't get called. You always got to get that head across, and that head, I'm not 100% sure it was. So if you saw a flag, couldn't get upset there. 1st and 10 here with 10-12 remaining here in the first half between Abington Heights and Wilkes-Barre area. We're tied up at 7 apiece. We'll get to some scores coming up. Want to thank our friends at McCarthy Tire. 97 years they've been doing it. They're open tomorrow, 7:30 to 3:30. Service your vehicle with a family you can trust. Make your family part of the next generation of McCarthy Tire. Visit them at mccarthytire.com. So, direct snap Underwood, right side. And played well there by the Comets.
Underwood on the carry. It's brought down by number 21, Curra. Being the run on the play. Will be 2nd down.
So we'll check out our scoreboard here coming up shortly. Curious about Nanticoke and Old Forge. That should be a good one. And Dunmore and Mount Carmel. 2 good possibilities here tonight. Wyoming area leading Honesdale 14-0. 9:36 on the clock. Howe under center. Got Shiner. He's got Underwood. Going to pitch it to Underwood. Needs a block by Shiner. Shiner tried to block 2 guys, and one of those guys ended up making the tackle, and not much doing there for the Wolfpack.
Game 2 will be 3rd down.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 6 here for Wilkes-Barre area. Under 9 minutes to go in the second. Howe has Underwood tightly next to him. Howe is going to try to roll that way. Throws it out in the flat. He's got his guy. It's a reception, and that is Gimbitsky, and he's got the 1st down across the 44-yard line.
Gimbitsky, he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 15 on the play, and enough for Wolfpack.
Crestwood leading Dallas 8-7. Harrisburg 3 touchdowns better than Delaware Valley right now. Valley View 7-0 over Berwick. Lackawanna Trail 14 on Lake Lehman already. Hazleton leads Paupack 7-3, and Old Forge and Nanticoke tied up at 7 apiece. Lakeland leads Carbondale 7-0. Those are your early scores here. Underwood knifing through. Underwood got some positive yardage again. He is great at getting through a defense Not going to run anybody over, but again, he's just a sophomore. And it's a positive yardage there. It'll be second down and about 3 as Underwood will come off. So they brought in number 25 a bunch today, and that is Gene Ardo. He's a 10th grader. Shiner and Ardo and Howe. Call is going to go to Howie Shiner. And Abington knows it. They stack the line. Shiner finds a little creaser. He's got just near the sticks and bulldozes forward for the first down. So Howie Shiner doing what he does best, run hard. I don't know how healthy Jake Howe is to do what he has to do to run the football. Sharper Embroidery and Screen Printing located at 1081 Main Street in the back road in Sawyersville. 714-3617. Let Mike Harper and his team help you design your T-shirts and much more. Shiner left side. Boersma and crew, and they stack him up right behind the line of scrimmage. So by the time we get this next play off, we'll be under 7 minutes here in the second quarter. We're tied up at 7 apiece, a well-played ball game between these two. Gimbitsky goes to the left. It'll be Ardo and Shiner. Howe is rolling to his right. Rolling. He better run it. He does. Puts his head down and gets forward, but he's out of bounds right near the 39-yard line. So positive yardage there from Howe. He was effective running the ball last week. So Underwood will come in. Shiner will stay in, and Ardo will come out. They get the right personnel they need. It'll be third down and about 4 yards here for the Wolfpack. They need to get to the 35-yard line. Ball spotted exactly at the 39-yard line. They've got 15 seconds to huddle up, get this play off. Probably will get it off with about 4 seconds to go here. Two receivers over to the right, tight end to the left. Howe is going to be under center. Make that 2.5. There's the little Underwood sneaker on the left-hand side. He's in the open field. They're grabbing for the ball. But Underwood holds on for dear life. Nice job by Anthony Chalari chasing him down, downfield. First down, Wolfpack. Shiner in the backfield. Howe will be in the gun right next to Shiner. Two receivers tightly on the right-hand side. It'll be Howe keeping it, left-hand side. Howe runs it, gets down to the 24-yard line possibly. Clock is moving. And they'll spot it exactly at the 25. Body fell forward. Over to the right-hand side right now will be Gimbitsky. Have not seen Fedor return right now defensively. Right-hand side. Shiner gets by one, gets by two. He's rumbling and get into the end zone. Howie Shiner, 25-yard scamper. Give the boy some space, and the space he will take as he gobbled it up like Pac-Man and took it into the house, and the Wolfpack go back on top. And the kick is a little left. Didn't make it by a hair in your chinny chin chin. 13-7. 5:18 to go. Wolfpack in front. All right, the kickoff down to the 15-yard line. That's where Abington will get this going and getting some positive yardage. Still on his feet, and then finally corralled around the 42-yard line. Kevin Schmidt again.
The Comets will take over first and 10.
So nice job by Schmidt of getting the job going. I want to thank our friends of Manuka Subaru. It's all we do. Open tomorrow 9 to 1. Located on Bernie Avenue in Moosic, your local Subaru dealer, family owned. 1954 for Manuka Subaru. Two receivers over to the left-hand side. The quarterback, Bradley, has a running back. Cura on the right-hand side. Cura goes up, and he is hit immediately after about a gain of 1 by that Wolfpack defense. So a nice job there by the Wolfpack. Gregor and crew helping out over there. So we're under the 5-minute mark here in the first half. Two running football teams up until this point. They've had some big pass plays for Abington Heights that have been the difference to keep this thing right where it needs to be for them. We'll send number 15, Schmidt, over to the left-hand side. I backfield. They'll fake it. Little play action. They're going to throw it deep out over here, and they got their guy, Schmidt. What a play. So he was covered closely over there by Nigel Davis, but Schmidt just made that little separation, and it is a chain gang mover here for the Abington Heights Comets into Wolfpack territory. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line. Still have not seen Mason Fedor after going out with that injury. Inside action. They get it right into the big daddy there, number 28, Boersma, 5'11", 210 pounds, runs with authority. Did a real nice job there. It'll be second down and short. Crestwood on top of Dallas, 15-7. Harrisburg, 4 touchdowns better than Delaware Valley. Berwick gets on the scoreboard. They trail. Trail of Lackawanna, that is, 21-0. Hazleton over Wallapapack, 14-3. The give, left side, Cure's got the first down.
Brought down at the 33-yard line. It's gain of 5 and enough for Comets first down.
So coming up on that tackle, Gabe Saraceno. First and 10 for Abington Heights. They'll send number 4, Sean Theodore, over to the right, and they also have another talented guy as a captain, Kevin Schmidt, in that slot. Single back. Pitch, opposite side. It is Cura. No, they got a flag coming in on this. So down to the 30-yard line in the area of holding, and that's what it will be called here in Abington Heights with 2:32 to go here in the first half between Abington Heights and Wilkes-Barre area. Green Valley Landscaping, your commercial, residential, roadside improvement, hydro seeding, irrigation work. Call 570-824-TREE. Green Valley Landscaping, check them out online at greenvalleylandscapingpa.com. So a big 10-yard penalty there. Back them up to the 43-yard line. Bradley, 2 receivers to the right, single receiver over to the left. Little slant. He got his guy. What a connection that is. And that's going to be right near a first down. Kevin Schmidt and Bradley, perfect connection right near the sticks. They're saying, let's move the chains. It's a first down with 2:07 to go. So Nick Bradley has been clutch, the sophomore. And Kevin Schmidt makes the play, step it up. We'll get the entertainment of the Abingtonites band. Two receivers over to the right. They will send over Boersma. They'll keep it. Bradley cuts it back to the middle, and he gets taken down after a few-yard gain with 1:39 and going. They can kick the field goal, so the special teams component is there for Abingtonites if they have to. In the meantime, the Wolfpack will bring in number 71, James Griskevich. Two receivers to the right and two receivers to the left. On that far left is Theodore. Running back is there in the backfield, right next to Bradley. Bradley's going to look. He's got the slant again. They throw it again. He's got his guy right near the 15-yard line. Is it complete? It'll be third down, so it must have popped out there. Goodwin on the coverage. They run that slant enough that here on third down, do you run a slant and go? Do you run as if you're doing the slant and you're doing a post corner like they connected earlier? Because they've sold that slant a bunch of times here with Kevin Schmidt and so forth. They got two guys out there. 20 is Anders. They're tightly bunched. And he's going to run the wheel route. Anders to the corner. Wheel route is there, and he's got it for the touchdown. Had a feeling. That short separation between the receivers, you get a little confusion there on the inside. And Anders ran that route perfectly as the Wolfpack have a guy down 13, y'all. All right, here comes the extra point here for Abington Heights after the injury for the Wolfpack. 56 seconds to go. Jack Farrell. And the kick is up and just gets inside that right upright. 14-13. The Comets of Abington Heights lead. We'll be right back for the ensuing kickoff.
Farrell to kick off.
Our student broadcast tonight, Aiden Minnick, Chase Erbacher with us tonight from Wilkes-Barre area. We'll give you live high school football here on the John Mendola Show Network on YouTube. Appreciate you subscribing and joining us. Give you all the Wilkes-Barre area home games this season. So the Comets will have to move back here with 56 seconds here in the first half on the kickoff. Three guys back here for the Wolfpack. They'll boot this over towards the right side, and Wolfpack will try to bring it straight up the field. Moving, a little shake, a little bake over there. Looked like that was Hassan Howard, number 13. So now, what will the Wolfpack do? Dangerous to just kind of throw it up. Can you meander down the field in 50 seconds? You sure can in high school football. I'd like to see like a hook and ladder, something that's, a little out of the ordinary here for the Wolfpack. Maybe Gimbitsky combination with Underwood on that play would work for me. So Howe is in the gun. They got four linemen. Got a couple linebackers here that'll spread out. And they're looking over that side. Almost picked off. Man, that was money right over there by Cura, and he just couldn't hang on to it. Potential money that was. Like, hey, here's the money. I got it. And, I didn't pay you back. That's we had a couple friends like that, I'm sure, in our day, right? 46 seconds on the clock. Three receivers are right. Right to Underwood right now, an immediate pass. He's got room and blockers. Here's Underwood on the wheel route. He's going to try to get over towards Goodwin. He made the catch and then just kind of pushed out of bounds a little bit. It's like to see that Wolfpack get Underwood the ball immediately there with guys 10 yards off. He'll make some people miss. 39 seconds on the clock. Third down. Wolfpack now playing into a short field. 17 seconds. They got a lot of time. Gimbitsky now lines up as a running back with Shiner. They fake it. They give it to Underwood. They're waiting for this one. Underwood makes the cut. There's just too many bodies. 54 jumps over.
Underwood on the carry. There is a timeout on the field.
Timeout.
They have one remaining.
So coming up on the bottom of that pile was number 54, who was stout. Jackson Drake, 6 foot, 210 pounds. Looks a little bigger than that. All right, so the Wolfpack are in a punting formation here with 29 seconds. His last 5 minutes of the half has kind of slowed down a bit. Nice kick. Going to go right to the 27-yard line. And that's where the Comets will be in business, leading by one with 23 ticks to go. Want to thank our friends at our Carol Janelle and the Takeaway Kitchen. You're craving that Old Forge pizza. Original Old Forge pizza. Homemade pasta, steak, seafood, delicious desserts. They're also up at La Festa Italiana up in Scranton. The Takeaway Kitchen, Main Street, Old Forge. Bradley, slant. Picked off by the Wolfpack. Could he take it to the house? He's got good yardage down inside the 15-yard line. A little ricochet rabbit with 14 seconds to go.
The Wolfpack will take over 1st and 10 from the opponent's 14-yard line.
Oh, a great job over there by the Wolfpack. Getting things going. Looked like the combination. I think that was Goodwin and Saraceno, or Logan Sienkiewicz, number 11. So now what do? Well, you got a field goal as an option. Again, I don't think Jaden Sanchez has great range, but you got to consider it. Again, you're down 1. You got 5 yards. You're throwing into the end zone. I think you got a timeout to go. Underwood is in the backfield. Over to the right is Goodwin. Looks like a running play for sure. It is. Underwood, right side. Underwood trying to get some yardage into the 7-yard line. Almost had a hold over on that right-hand side. You saw the lineman kind of reach out, and one of the Abington guys' shirt was going the other way. And luckily there for the Wolfpack, no call. 8 seconds on the clock. Do you go chancy-wancy here with 2 plays, or do you just say, hey, let's get the field goal. Let's try to get up 2 points. Timeout, Wolfpack. Playing some good football here. Driven by McCarthy Tire Service. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. 8 seconds on the clock. You're rolling the dice here if you're the Wolfpack. They bring Goodwin in motion. They're going to throw a ball right over this way between 3 guys and all over them. 3 guys were on the receiver, and we threw it into it. Luckily for the Wolfpack, 3 seconds off the clock, 5 seconds to go as they tried to fit that in the tightest of windows. And on the field, cramping there is 15, Saraceno. Timeout. All right, Wilkes-Barre, gamblers at heart here. They're going for it with 5 seconds. No field goal try here. How? This is going to be the final play because the clock's going to run. Got his guy? No. Somehow there's 1 second on the clock. I have no idea how. Oh, man, that was like a 6-second play in 4 seconds. I love it. A little home cooking, that's for sure, on the clock. How they got that, I don't know. The Abingtonites coaching crew is looking like, how did that just happen? Timeout, Wolfpack. Final timeout with a hair of 1 second on the clock. So 25-yard field goal attempt here for Wilkes-Barre. Jaden Sanchez. Just got to get enough. Nothing crazy. It's just not going to make it. Short. It was tipped, is what they're saying up front. 14-13, Abington Heights leads here. The Wolfpack Stadium, the John Mendola Show Network, as we thank our Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast team for the first half. We'll be back for the second half. All right, here we go. The second half getting ready to get underway. Abington Heights leading 14-13 here at Wolfpack Stadium. And a flag down as the ball goes out of bounds on the kickoff. Thank our friends at McCarthy Tire Service, Manuka Subaru, it's all we do, Comets Law, Children's Service Center. They're hiring at Children's Service Center. Sharper Embroidery, Mendocino's located in Daleville. They're open tomorrow from 11 to 9. Of course, our friends at Arcaro and Janelle in the Pizza Capital World. How about Dee's Diner, open 24/7? They never close. Get that hankering in the middle of the night. Visit our friends at Dee's Diner. Monk Heating and Air Conditioning in Dallas. Detailed Assets located on River Street in Plains. Sharp Seal Coat and Striping. Free estimates at Sharp Seal Coat and Striping. So Bradley gets the call on first down, gets up across the 40-yard line. We thank our friends again at Children's Service Center, now hiring master and bachelor level therapist positions. Free health care coverage, free advanced degree options, annual salary increases, paying $100 a month for current student loans. Visit them at cscwv.jobs.net. So that's a nice 5-yard gain. Second and 5, 2 receivers over to the left. Top receiver is down, and Fedor jumping up front.
Dead ball offside on the Wolfpack. That's a 5-yard penalty, and it's enough for Comets first down.
Two receivers over to the left-hand side. Kevin Schmidt has been pretty darn good tonight for the Comets at Abington Heights. They get that corner. Kira on the left-hand side. He's tracked down and grabbed at the lower legs. Sinkavage, nice play by him. Second down and 7 coming up here for Abington Heights. Just starting this third quarter. They'll throw number 4, Theodore, over to the right side. That big tight end here on the left is Austin Boersma. They'll throw it out in the flat. 2 Comets are there, ran the same route, and it goes off the fingertips. Third down now and 7 here for Abington Heights. Underwood comes in, and number 70 here for the Wolfpack, Aiden Ray. Taking a little bit of time to get this play in here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. 6 seconds on the play clock. What are you thinking? Slant again, now down to 3. They do get it off. It's going to be a keep. And he goes straight up the middle, and he's buried there by the interior line of the Wolfpack. So Jackson, number 35, linebacker, gets the job done. Fourth down now for Abington Heights in a punting situation. So Wolfpack gets somebody off late. Did they have too many players? And they just kind of got away with that. And the Wolfpack let this thing bounce behind them, but it'll get down to about the 10-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for Wilkes-Barre area. I want to thank our friends at Dee's Diner. They're open 24/7, right across from the casino. Early in the morning, late at night. Looking for good food and great conversations, visit Dee's Diner in Plains Township, Wilkes-Barre, kind of right on that border. So early here in the third quarter is the first possession here for the Wolfpack, trailing by 1 to Abington Heights. been that kind of thing for the Wolfpack. Underwood left-hand side. Underwood trying to get around the corner. He'll get a couple yards before he is taken out of bounds. We'll get to some scores here, as there's some surprising scores. It is Scranton all over Wyoming Valley West. Crestwood leading Dallas by 2 touchdowns. Valley View over Berwick. Wyoming area winning. Mount Carmel over Dunmore by a score. Western Wayne and North Pocono in a dogfight. Mid-Valley upsetting Riverside. Pass out to Goodwin. Dropped. Third down. Got to come up with that. Hazleton leads Wallenpaw. Pack Old Forge and Nanticoke are tied up. Lakeland is winning Tunkhannock over Hanover area. Some scores getting to here tonight. Here is Howe. He's going to roll to the right. They seal it. He gets it out there again. Goodwin catches it this time near that 30-yard line, and that'll be good enough for a first down. Just barely. And it wasn't the 30. It was the 22-yard line. Get a little old here. Your eyes start playing tricks on you. So the Wolfpack now 1st and 10. 9:20 on the clock, eye backfield. Underwood left side trying to follow his blocking, but the Comets of Abingtonites bottle that up behind the line of scrimmage. Gambitsky will stay over on this side. It'll be 2 receivers to the right. They brought a receiver out. 2 guys in the backfield here. How? Do they have enough personnel in? Howe is rolling. He's got Gambitsky. Snares that football near the 27-yard line. So positive yardage here for the Wolfpack. They'll get spotted here close to the 30 where he steps out. So it'll be 3rd down and about 3.
Howe's pass is
incomplete on that sideline. 4th down now with 8:31 to go here in the 3rd. So a punting situation here for the Wolfpack.
Ardo with the punt.
Thank our friends at Children's Service Center. There's the kick. It's a knuckleballer. Didn't go very far, and shot out of a rocket there was number 15, Kevin Schmidt. So they're already into Wolfpack territory.
Number 6, Kelly. Time to take over 1st and 10.
Two receivers over to the right-hand side. Poor Fedor got banged up. Mason Fedor in that first half has not returned. Cura straight up the middle. Jimmy Gerskevich and crew are there to take care of it.
At the gain of 3 on the play, it'll be 2nd down.
Second down and 7. Comets Law. Give him a call. 829-1111, 46 Public Square. Injury lawyers, give Comets Law a call. It's cometslaw.com. Inside handoff, positive yardage and a first down for Abington Heights. Goes Boersma.
35-yard line, gain of 10. It's enough for a Comets first down.
So number 10 now subs in here for Wilkes-Barre area. Joe. 7:20 on the clock. Bradley, right-hand side. He keeps it, gets through the initial, but a flag's coming in for a holding call after he gets some positive yardage.
31, there is a penalty on the play. Penalties holding against Comets. It's a 10-yard penalty and a remain first down.
Last time they had a penalty, they threw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, this will back things up here. 6:58 here in the third. I want to thank our State Farm agents, Frank Sorokatch, Duncanec, Jen, Ricky Abelhoff, Dunmore, Melissa Walter, Back Mountain. Give Frank, Jen, Melissa a call. Questions about student drivers, life insurance, and more. Our local State Farm insurance agents. Bradley, right side. He is tackled and gets to the 40-yard line. Max Greger in on that stop. Connor Chappell checking in here defensively for the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre. Theodore over to the left-hand side. One-on-one coverage here. That's what they're looking for. Theodore has some size. Bradley's going to look. They screen it over the middle. Wide open. Boersma. Boersma gets taken down right before the sticks. So sticking his head in there was Goodwin. He gave up some poundage there, but not before Abington Heights gets close, but a little short. .534 on the clock. Bradley has two running backs in the backfield. Bradley will go forward. He got stood up right before the 35, or 25, that is. Does he have enough? Going to be close. Looks like he's shy. Fourth down and an itsy-bitsy spider here. I want to thank our friends at Athletic Republic. State-of-the-art training unlocks the potential of any athlete, helping him perform at their best. Two locations, Dallas and Moosic. 570-675-2600 in Dallas. Moosic, 570-346-2929. Abington Heights comes up quickly. Fourth and a little bit. They're going to push Bradley over. He holds it. He got the ball, gets loose. And a penalty is down. And maybe the Wolfpack are going to get it anyway. Let's see how this all sorts out. I think it's going to be the Wolfpack football. Wilkes-Barre takes over with 4:35 to go. Monk Heating and Air Conditioning, 393 Village Road in Dallas. Locally owned and operated since 1917. Now is the time for fall heating service. You see that temperature going down a little bit? Of course, it's going to get cool or hot for the next 4 or 5 days, but you still want to get this done right now so you're prepared. Visit monkhvac.com or find them on Facebook, Monk Heating and Air. Howe going deep. He's whiffling this thing. Can Underwood get there? 2 yards beyond. He just said, I'm heave-hoeing, and he did. And even the fast, lightning-speedy Underwood couldn't get to that one. Just a hair more air. Let him run under it. Everybody going to the Abington Heights sideline. Hey, we see something over here. Howie Shiner, when was the last time he ran the football? Will they give it to him? Abington loading the box. Howe is going to roll. He's got the corner. Now he's got his deep cut over his head again. No. Oh, man. Again, you're trailing 14-13. And 2 long balls, just too much. But they haven't had a whole lot of success running the football again because Abington's kind of stacking it up, and I get the whole idea. But can they get some bread and butter here between Howe and Underwood and Howie Shiner running that football? But 3rd and long, difficult situation.
Howe's pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Number 12, Zimbinski, will be 4th down.
Punting situation, 4:20 to go here in this 3rd quarter. I want to thank Tracy Zarola, Lewis and Freeman Real Estate, representing buyers and seller in the Back Mountain and West Side and all of northeastern Pennsylvania. Give her a call, 570-696-0723. That's Tracy Zarola of Lewis and Freeman. Gets great results. A fumble, and the Wolfpack are going to get it. So a rare miscue. Schmidt, and coming up with it there for the Wolfpack, number 17. Johnny on the spot, Sincere Carter, the junior. Abington has a player down. All right, here comes the Wolfpack after the injury. It is Underwood trying to meander through some Comet defenders, and another Comet is down on the turf. This one might just be cramps, and the clock will stop again with 3:59. They got to stop this clock here. 2 seconds lost to Abington. Wolfpack trail 14-13. Want to thank Monk Heating and Air Conditioning in Dallas for helping us out. And, of course, all of our friends at Dee's Diner located in Plains. Okay, so our Abington Heights player is shuffling off there. I hope he's all right. That is Liam Fick, 5'11", 270-pound junior. Our Carol and Janelle, the pizza capital of the world, the Takeaway Kitchen, this weekend at the La Festa Italiana. All right, here is Howe, trailing by 1. They'll bring a guy over and overload the right side, the Wolfpack side. Now they'll bring Underwood, speed sweep coming. Oh, yeah. And Underwood goes in, then comes out, finds a little creasy down to the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30-yard line. Gain 5 on the play will be third down.
So third down and a handful. .324 to go. Left side, Howie Shiner bulldozing for a first down.
He's brought down at the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Let's see a little more Howie Shiner. Mix in Underwood, mix in Shiner, get a little Jake Howe running the ball, and get this lead here for the Wolfpack. 14-13. Good ball game. Both teams playing hard-nosed football. Credit to Abington Heights and Wilkes-Barre area tonight. Howie Shiner got to get rid of one and just lost his footing. Needed to go inside there, unable to. .226, third quarter. Right-hand side comes Goodwin. Nothing. Underwood makes something out of nothing. And he gets taken down there at the 24-yard line. Just trying to make it positive if that's possible. 1:54 to go. And third down. Sharp seal coat and striping. We put life back into your driveway. Free estimates, 570-262-5540. Sharp seal coat and stripe. Your neighbors will really be talking about you now. Man, that driveway looks sharp. Sharp seal coat and striping. Howe, play action. Looking for the tight end. He's deep. He throws it to Goodwin, and that should be interference. And yes, it comes in late. They grabbed his arm from behind. It'll be a first down, Wolfpack.
Penalty, pass interference on it. The ball will be placed at the 12-yard line, which is half the distance to the goal.
So first down, Wolfpack. Underwood comes out. Now they'll bring in number 6. No, it's not Mike Obaid. It's Connor Kelly. Howie Shiner. Howie Shiner. He will not be denied. Touch me down, Wolfpack. Give that kid the ball. Give a dog the bone. 19-14. Wolfpack thinking 2. Right hash. I don't know if they're going to get it now. Is it going to just stay in the center here? They had to tell him a couple seconds ago or what? Here is Howe. 3 receivers over to the right. Goodwin looking back like, all right, what are we doing here? Howe going to run it. He's going to roll to his right. He's got his guy. Little picky-wicky play. Underwood. 2-point conversion. Goody. They sold it well. 21-14. Wolfpack. Appreciate you joining us here in the Wilkes-Barre Area Student Broadcast. Chase Erbacher, Aiden Middick with us tonight, providing the student talent here, giving you tonight's Wilkes-Barre area game. Here is a big return. Shot out of a cannon is at Cura, out to the 50-yard line. So just when you think Wilkes-Barre's in business here, it is Cura stepping out. Scranton 29-0 over Valley West. Dallas has come back and tied Crestwood 21 apiece. Harrisburg still dominating Delaware Valley. Valley View a touchdown better than Berwick. Wyoming area a few scores better than Honesdale. Mount Carmel putting it to Dunmore. Western Wayne hanging on by a tread right now over North Pocono. It is Lackawanna Trail pasting Lake Lehman. Right side goes Abington for 3-4 yards. Nanticoke over Old Forge in the fourth. Williamsport leads Pittston area. Lakeland and Carbondale are tied up. And Tunkhannock and Hanover area, it is the Tigers by maybe 8 points. We're still in quarter number 3. Counting down here. Abington Heights trails 21-14. Inside, Borsma. The Big Daddy gets the first down to the 40-yard line. So a nice job by the Comets. Jimmy Griskevich and Jackson are now in for Wilkes-Barre area defensively. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. They didn't reset the play clock because it's under that. Meaning the game clock is. Still going to run a play, though, Abington. And here they're going to throw it out in the flat. Oh, almost picked off. That is not interference. That was perfectly played by Nigel Davis. That is a tough call. The ball hit the receiver. The defender ran through the receiver and knocked the ball out. But they're going to call interference on that. That's a tough call there. 3 seconds on the clock. Thought it was played well. Two receivers over to the right. Eye backfield, they pitch it to the left. They come up quick, but Cura's got room. Breaks a tackle, and Cura into the end zone for the score. Knotted up at the end of the third quarter by shy a point, 21-20. But the game-tying potential extra point coming after the touchdown run from Cura on the left-hand side. Here comes the extra point. It's up, and it is the little left, but it's just good. 21 apiece. Fourth quarter coming your way. Abington Heights and the Wolfpack knotted up here at Wolfpack Stadium on the John Mendola Show Network and your Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. All right, we're ready to go here for quarter number 4. Abington Heights has tied it up. Takes a big bounce, gets up, and Gino running over a player at the 43-yard line. 57 yards to go. Some Abingtonite comment is hurt as Ardo is kind of saying to the official, man, he went down hard there. Hope he's okay. It might be his right knee. Oh, poor kid. So one of the comments are down. Oh, it's a cramp. Thank goodness. I thought it was something worse. Well, it never feels good. The cramps don't feel good either. 4 seconds into it, we'll get to some scores, and we'll come back here for quarter number 4 here on the John Mendola Show Network. We are driven by McCarthy Tire. Couple of receivers over to the right-hand side for the Wolfpack. Knotted up. Howie Shiner. It's one. Up to the 45-yard line. Now do you come back, get Underwood the ball, get Jay Cow the ball. Sprinkle here. 21 y'all here at Wolfpack Stadium between these two. Excellently played ball game. Love to see this rubber match tonight. Pitch. Howie Shiner's got nothing. He's got something. He tries to make something out of nothing for 3 yards. So Abington Heights coming upfield, forcing that in, and now Underwood gets back on the field. Third down and a long 5, nearly 6. I think the stick is a little deceiving from where the ball is. It is a legit 3rd and 5. Eye backfield. Underwood's coming. Reverse the action. If he could get this corner, he's got the seal block out there. Underwood's got the first down. So just getting in the way there Big number 77 made enough. Hey, you're going to miss it. Noah Smith, just a ninth grader. Ball down to the 44-yard line now. 10:32 to go. Ardo and Goodwin over to the right. No doubt the Wolfpack, they're running the football here. Loading up the box. And a hold on Ardo is going to cost this run on the right-hand side. Kind of caught the defender and had that arm on the outside. It wasn't like a blatant hold, but you got called for that. Tough call. But the right call, I think. Scranton still shutting out Wyoming Valley West. Crestwood retakes the lead on Dallas by 7. Harrisburg all over Delaware Valley. Valley View now up 21 over Berwick. Wyoming area is sticking it to Honesdale. Mount Carmel is taking it to Dunmore. North Pocono leads Western Wayne 10-9. Riverside's on the scoreboard and down a touchdown. Susquehanna all over Montrose. Wallenpaupack takes the lead on Hazleton area. The Trojans of Nanticoke on that new turf beating the Pizza Boys. Carbondale leads 10-7 over Lakeland. Hot dogs in the air here at Wolfpack Stadium. Must have a special tonight. And now we got a timeout. Wolfpack here, 9:48 on that clock. Thank our friends at Dee's Diner, located across from the casino, open 24/7. You can't sleep in the middle of the night? Get to Dee's Diner. Back at it, right side. Howe gets taken down in the open field over there. So a nice tackle. That was number 25. Dominic Vignetti, Jr. 9:26 and counting. 21 apiece. Fourth quarter. Thank Dr. Todd, located in 40 Fort. Now, Howe gets his receiver set on what he is looking for. Howe throws it right in the flat. Gimbitsky gets the block that he wants to seal that. So a nice job over there as Gimbitsky gets back towards the line of scrimmage. They ripped the ball out late, but the whistle had blown as Abington got real physical over there. Sienkiewicz did a great job of blocking downfield there. And at least to get a little bit back. Third down and 9 with 8:41 to go. Goodwin will go over to the far right. You got Gimbitsky and Sienkiewicz. Underwood in the backfield. Howe, 4 seconds on the play clock. He's going to throw it. He's throwing it deep out down that sideline. There was nothing there. That was a throw-up ball, and just nothing was going to happen there as Abington defended that very, very well. Fourth down, punting situation now for the Wolfpack. penalty here. I would kick it or you're going to have a problem. And he doesn't. Ardo keeps it and runs for a first down. Ardo is crazy. I love it. He kept that one around the corner, but it's going to be coming back from the Wolfpack. Can't have boo-boos here in a tight ball game when it's 21 apiece. They decline it. Take the field position here, Abington Heights. Children's Service Center, the Robinson Counseling Center, great place to work, certified 2223. Now hiring master and bachelor level therapist positions. Free health care coverage, free advanced degree options, annual salary increases, paying $100 a month on current student loans. Apply. cscwv.jobs.net for Children's Service Center. So now the Abington Heights Comets with 8:04. Looking for a score. I backfield. Two receivers to the right, pitch to the left, and coming through there, and they're carrying the running back with them, the lineman. And they get 7 yards out of that. Hey, come follow me. Abington back to the line on 2nd down and 3. Two receivers to the right. They give it on the left-hand side. And they got yardage enough for a first down here with 7:21 to go. And one of the linemen took a shot to the knee. He's down. And the clock will stop here on this. Dallas trails by 7. Harrisburg by 33 over DV. Mount Carmel by 20. Riverside down 8. Lackawanna Trail in a romper room. Nanticoke 13-7 over Old Forge. Williamsport leading Pittston area. And Tunkhannock leads Hanover, and Carbondale leads Lakeland. Timeout on the field. Injured? Call Comets Law. 570-829-1111. Located at 46 Public Square in Wilkes-Barre. Jonathan Comets and his team. Of course, Jonathan Comets, a GAR graduate. And does a great job. And, of course, you look for legal advice, give cometslaw.com. Look on the web or that phone call, 570-829-1111. All right, so the injured player hobbles off, and now we got a flag. So instant stuff going on, and it'll be Abington on yet another call they've had. So that looked like Anthony Riker, who got hurt, 5'9", 190-pound senior lineman. Look at the numbers over on Abington's sidelines in the 40s, that roster. Crestwood looking like they might get it done against Dallas. Guess what? Dallas just scores 28 apiece. How about that? Two receivers to the right, eye backfield. Bradley, pitch left. It is running downfield, and Abington breaking into the open. The 20, the 10. Can he finish? He does. So, Dylan Walsh, 5'7", $165. Scattered that to the promised land, 58 yards. They couldn't catch him. Here comes the extra point. And it's good. So Abington retakes the lead, 28-21, 6:45 to play. Detailed Assets, vehicle detailing. Located right off the Cross Valley and River Street across from Bakery Delight. Restore, enhance, protect. Let Brian Frisbee give you the attention your vehicle deserves. It's Detailed Assets, 570-899-2254. So the Abington Heights Comets explode on a 58-yard touchdown run by Walsh. And now a little short Poochie Woochie. Get the ball, get the ball. Oh, no, Abington's got it.
Abington Heights recovers the kickoff. They will take over.
Wow,
10 for the third
that
quarter.
is painful. They just couldn't secure the football, and the Comets jumped on that ball. Special teams, something Joe Repchus prides himself on. 6:41 to go. That might have been 14 on that recovery. At least that's what my eyes saw. But Noah Kayal, ninth grader, quarterback. Two receivers over to the left-hand side for Abington Heights after the fumble recovery and leading by 7, 6:41 on the clock. They give it to Kira. Kira meandering through. Kira finally ridden down over there by Davis. But not before Kira gets a first down. So the Wolfpack substituting a few guys in. And the Abington Heights Comets are finding another gear here to take it to the Wolfpack. North Pocono still clinging to a lead. While the Paw Pack over Hazleton by 7. I backfield. Bradley pitches. And this one is stacked up behind the line of scrimmage. That was Walsh. Leading the charge there for the Wolfpack, number 19. Christian Gale, he's a junior. Far left side, Kevin Schmidt. One-on-one coverage out there. Long count. And they give it to Cura. Cura's got the first down. Schwartz went down in the secondary. He'll get up. Be okay. Now number 56 comes in here for the Wolfpack. So that's going to be DJ Battle, senior. Jimmy Gruskevich is in as well. First and 10. Time not on the side here of the Wolfpack. Trailing by 7, and Abington has the ball, could just keep running and running and running. Somebody's got to step up. Turnover. Long count. Cura.
the 17-yard line with gain 5 will be second down.
Second down here for the Comets of Abington Heights. FNCB Bank, honored to be named Best Bank, Best Place to Work, Top 200 Community Bank in America. Bauer Financial 5-star rated with 16 locations throughout Northeast PA. Visit them online, fncb.com. That's a member FDIC. Backfield, 2 receivers over to the right-hand side for Bradley, the quarterback. They give it on the left. It's Walsh. He got biffled there by number 11. That was a schmack daddy by Logan Sinkavage.
Walsh on the carry. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for loss of 2 will be third down.
.325 and counting. Third down and 7. Perfect time. We sucked him in. Do we throw it now? A pitch it left side. Short pitch. Walsh going to the corner. And he is chopped right down short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th down. So a perfect situation to go for a field goal here for Abington Heights. Or do they try to get that first down as a player is now down for the Wolfpack? Been a lot of little nicky nicks here. 3:04 on the clock here in the 4th. So we had a penalty on Abington Heights. Looked like a little delayed call there. 3rd down and long here for Abington. 2:51 on the clock and counting. They're going to try to let this clock salt away a little bit. Here's Bradley looking. He's got a screen right over the middle. Wolfpack play it well. Get about 6 yards. It'll bring up 4th down here. But 2:36 is on the clock. Wolfpack take a timeout here.
It's about a gain of 3 on the play. Will be 4th down.
So 4th down. I don't know. You give Abington now a thought process on what to do on 4th down by taking that timeout, but you save yourself 30 seconds. I get it. It could be either way on how you think about that and what happens. Dr. Todd, 1500 Wyoming Ave in 44, conveniently located for teeth cleaning, general and restorative, plus cosmetic dentistry, including dental implants, Invisalign, and more. 287-2500 for Dr. Todd Pacheski. Ball bounces out. Incomplete.
Intended for number 20, Andrews. Wilkes-Barre will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24.
2:30 on the clock. And the Wolfpack offense come out. 28-21, very similar to Scranton. Howe is going to get sacked.
Howe is sacked on the play.
Just couldn't find anybody how to get out of that pocket. Credit to the Comets' interior line of getting that sacking and a packing loss of 6 to 11 on the clock. Timeout, Abington Heights. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back. Wolfpack, 2:04. Second and forever. Big slant. They got their guy, Trayvon Gambitsky. He's breaking free across the 50-yard line. That was like, how the heck did he do that? It looked like Jake Howe threw that ball up for grabs between 2 receivers, and Gambitsky ran right under it, through it, and on it, and into Comet territory. And they got the play out. They had an extra player on the field, and the officials did not call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They snapped the ball. 50 was still on the field. Was no call. Should have been a penalty. Clearly on the field there. Second and 10, $1:46 to go here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Howe is going to throw it. Got a guy in the flat. He's going to get taken down, and Abington's going to get the ball. They're going to run it back. It's Walsh. And you get one call, you don't get the other, and Abington Heights scores the touchdown.
58 yards, fumble return by number 26, second Wall.
The Wilkes-Barre coaching staff they're kind of like, how did that just happen? What happened? How was that a fumble? And the play before, they got dogged on that flag. What are you going to do? It's the way life works. Sometimes life ain't fair, and it's just a tough call there for the Wolfpack. So the Comets now go up 34-21 with $1:42 to go. Kick is up, and it is good. 35-21, Abington Heights. Green Valley Landscaping, your commercial, residential, roadside improvement, hydro seeding, irrigation work. Visit them online, greenvalleylandscapingpa.com. We'll be right back. ensuing kickoff here, it'll be Underwood from the 15. And Underwood ran into two Comets. So the Wolfpack have a 1:36 on the clock and a lot of luck to go their way here. They had tough luck go their way in the last couple of minutes here. Just the way it works. So a lot of the crowd filtering out here at Wolfpack Stadium. Labor Day weekend, a start for Wilkes-Barre area next Thursday for school, Thursday, Friday. Clear backpacks will be mandatory for all students, K through 12, in the Wilkes-Barre area school district. September 29th, they'll have their community event here at the school on a Friday from 4 till 6:30. So Howe will try to keep things positive here for his Wolfpack. 3 receivers on the left. Got a guy across the middle. It'll be complete.
Number 14, McCoy.
So that's complete to Josiah McCoy. He's a 10th grader. Same look here for Wilkes-Barre. Howe escaped number 54 there. He'll run on that right-hand side and go out of bounds. So good harassment there by Abington Heights, Jackson Drake. So Joe Repshis, the head coach. Enrico Mastrioni, the athletic director, used to be the basketball coach at Marywood. He's done a real nice job as the athletic director. Very organized kind of guy. Howe out in the flat. He's got a receiver. Looks like Gimbetsky. He'll get out near the 48-yard line. He's down, banged up there with 1:04 on the clock. Not sure if that's a cramp. And the Abington Heights crew over there helping out Gimbetsky, trying to get him undone from the cramping. So kind of a quietness right now here at Wolfpack Stadium. Monk Heating and Air Conditioning, locally owned and operated since 1917. Hey, now's the time to get that fall heating serviced. Visit monkhvac.com or find us on Facebook, Monk Heating and Air. That's Monk Heating and Air Conditioning. Getting hungry here after the game. How about visit Dee's Diner, located in Plains Township there across from the casino. Those wing bites, really tasty. Maybe looking for breakfast right now. You can get breakfast on the menu at Dee's Diner right now. Bacon, some sausage. Never a bad time for bacon. 35-21 the count. Abington Heights in front with the injured player here for Wilkes-Barre. Will take a timeout. Three receivers over to the left here for Howe. Going to heave Howitt on the right side and just decent defense over there. I think it was Cura. 54 seconds now. Jay Cow, a sophomore. looking, got his guy across the middle. Boersma was all over the receiver and no call. I'm not saying it was all over him like he interfered, but he was literally just good coverage. And, you know, the official had to make the call and said nothing happened there. 3rd down and long here, 50 seconds. Boersma's played nice tonight. Good-sized kid, been athletic for Abington Heights. First down here for the Wolfpack over on that right-hand side.
Now his pass is complete to number 22, Creed.
We'll set the ball.
14 on the play, and enough for a Wolfpack.
Howe will spike it. Dallas and Crestwood tied at 35 apiece in the 4th quarter. Mount Carmel defeats Dunmore 34-7. North Pocono hangs on 10-9 over Western Wayne. Mid-Valley leads Riverside by 2. Flat, escaping. Abington comes up quickly, but close to a first down here for Wilkes-Barre. Pawpack defeats Hazleton by a touchdown. Old Forge comes back and beats Nanticoke 14-13. Howe downs it with 30 seconds to go. So they smelled the pizza. Old Forge on the road. On the turf, takes down the Trojans of Nanticoke. Here is Howe. Down the middle, got a guy wide open, Underwood. Touchdown.
Pass is complete to number 26, Underwood, and he races into the end zone for a touchdown. 26-yard touchdown.
23 seconds on the clock.
Number 26, Davon Underwood.
Jaden Sanchez running on the field to get this extra point.
The extra point.
And Sanchez will make it. 35-28. Onside kick coming. Onside kick, Miguel Galino, new to the football team, maybe his first onside kick ever. Does a decent job, but it went right to one of the Abingtonites. Didn't get that bounce, but did exactly what he was supposed to do. Hit it low. Can't be mad at himself. He's new on this team and just trying to make a play. So one play short comes up the Wolfpack tonight against Abingtonites. They were one play better tonight, and that's the way it works. So congratulations to the Comets of Abington Heights tonight on getting the win here against Wilkes-Barre area. And that'll do it. So the final play here tonight, we thank you for joining us here on the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. Thank our two guys here for helping us out tonight, getting the job done. So that'll be the final score, 35-28 victory. Abington Heights tonight over the Wolfpack. Have a good night, everybody.